Just to do some backstory on why I bought the Koda 12. I had the Ooni 3 at the time, amazing little oven, very small, really fierce inside there, and it had that lovely original Ooni gas burner. And then that introduced me from cooking with pellets to cooking with gas. So when I bought the Koda 12, it was much easier to use. The jump between the Ooni 3 and the Koda 12 was just quite huge for me as a beginner pizza cook. I just want to show you now what this oven is like now, 5 years later, what the shell structure is like, the insides and everything like that. So let's do it. So the front of the oven looks good. You can see here that there's a few little scratches from where I've been putting the peel and turning it. The inside of it speaks for itself. It all looks well used, but it's all working properly. The shell looks great. This oven has lasted, I mean, look at the quality of it after all this time. And I have looked after it and I store it well. It's kept in a dry place. I don't store it outside, although I could. I've looked after the stones. I have looked after the shell, but it doesn't need much looking after because it just needs a wipe. So that's very easy. The gas burner dial is still perfect. It doesn't do anything bad. It's always worked. The gas burner's always worked. I've never had any problems with the gas burner. Look, it looks like new. Actually, I just give it a wipe and it looks like new, but there are a few scratches on it, but that's because I've been carrying it, storing it for 5 years. So there's going to be some scratches and stuff like that on it, but I would say the way that it still looks now is amazing. It has had so many pizzas cooked in it. I've been really using it a lot over the last 5 years. It's a real workhorse. But I have to say now I've got the other ovens, particularly the ones I'm using now, which is the Koda 16 a lot and the Ninja Woodfire outdoor oven. I have started to use the Koda 12 less and less because the Koda 16 is just a bigger version of it and it's really amazing. So I kind of go to the Koda 16 now. And I also feel that it needs a bit of a refresh. I know there's the new Koda 2 Max, which I haven't got. I'm waiting for a newer Koda 12 version to come out in that sort of range. And if that oven does come out, I will be getting it, but I have no idea whether it will or whether there will be an upgrade to the Koda 12. But looking at the new ovens that are coming out from Ooni, I'm thinking there may well be. It's been 5 years. This oven really hasn't been updated. It would be really nice to see a dial on the side, like a little temperature dial on the side to check the stone. That would be a nice change, but I think having a budget pizza oven is important. Having a nice entry-level pizza oven is just what the market needs for people like me who bought one 5 years ago, and that's all I was willing to spend. Because what if I didn't like pizza cooking? What if I just wanted to do it a few times a year in the summer? I don't want to go out and spend lots of money on it. I want an entry-level one, see how it goes. If I don't like it, okay, it's not a huge expense or costly mistake. It's nice to have a budget one to see whether you actually like cooking pizza, and if you do, then there it goes, your journey starts and you upgrade, etc. So having these gas only ovens, if it hadn't been for the Koda 12, I don't know where I would have gone with my pizza cooking journey, because it did make cooking pizza a lot easier for me. The time it takes to cook varies. I think that's more me and my climate rather than the oven itself. As you can see from this pizza here, it cooks really well. Pizza wiggle test. Blow excess off. Oh, not over your oven like I just did. Let's get this in. God, I've got flour over me everywhere. Great. You are cooking outside, the weather's going to change and the time it takes to cook your pizza will change based on that, and also how long you heat up your oven. It still cooks pizza really fast no matter what, and it's got fantastic heat coverage in there. The stone is easy to manage, the flame is easy to manage. The structure looks the same, considering how much heat has been generated inside that oven, and it still looks like that. It's a really good quality and well-designed oven. So if you are thinking of buying the Ooni Koda 12, it does everything you need to do, but you can cook pizzas up to 12 inches in there. And I think it's a great entry-level pizza oven for those starting off in their pizza journey. It shows how popular it is that they're still making this oven. It compactly folds up with its legs. It speaks for itself with the pizzas I've cooked in it. I just can't believe it's been 5 years since I bought the oven, and how much bigger the ovens have got over the years, how much heavier they've got as well. So when I pick up the Koda 12, I feel it's quite light now. Actually, it's very light compared to some of the other ovens I've got now. The reason why I love it so much is because it's light. I can just pick it up under my arm with a stone out and easily store it. And that's half of the fun of using a pizza oven, is able to quickly set it up and get your pizza going. So making them heavier and heavier is going to make it more, will that be my go-to oven today? Because I've got to carry it around. And then if it gets too heavy and you can't carry it around, then it has to be set in place. So that causes other issues for how you develop your pizza kitchen outside if you've got to keep an oven in the same place all the time. It's fab because it's portable, it's fun to use, it's easy to use, and it's been a pleasure to use it for the last 5 years. I'm slowly using it less and less now because I'm using the Koda 16 and the other ovens that I've got, and I'm starting to love my electric ovens more than I ever thought I would be. I never thought in a million years, actually last year, I would have never thought, like a year and a half ago, that I would love electric ovens. That 5 years ago would have horrified me. If you'd said to me, oh my gosh, have you bought an electric oven? I think I would put in comments like, no, never. Not even entertaining it. Why would I want to do that? And here we are, 5 years later. I've been pulled into the electric pizza cooking market very slowly, and the performance of them has overwhelmed me. The way they don't need turning, I just didn't think that they would be that good. Now I've got the Ninja Woodfire outdoor oven and the Volt. I have changed my perception of electric ovens. Things change. My pizza cooking journey, I've gone from wood to gas and now to electric. Over 5 years, my preferences have changed and the performance of the ovens have changed. And they're getting better and better. The gas ovens are getting better. The electric ovens are getting better. And it's amazing how the market has changed over the last few years. I can't believe I'm sitting here saying I love cooking in an electric oven outside. I just never thought that would happen. And that's the thing. My Koda 12 is now being put to the wayside because of my electric ovens and the bigger Koda 16. It's had a good 5 years of full use. Going forward now, it's going to be used a lot less. And I'm excited to see what Ooni are going to come up with next to refresh the Koda 12. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I will be getting it if they do one because it would be more of an entry-level pizza oven price, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll go from there. So I think a refresh is due. But I still love this oven and there's nothing wrong with it. So you may be asking me, why do I think it needs a refresh? I just think it needs, the dial on the side and a heat thermometer on the side. Something little like that. Nothing huge. So that's my 5-year update. And for everyone who's been watching all my Koda 12 videos, I've been watching my videos for 5 years. I just want to thank you so much for your support. I love you very much. You've been great. Helped me through the times when I was making some mistakes and you put me on the right track. I'm not a natural cook. Things have been challenging for me, but I like to keep it challenging, otherwise things get boring. My new challenge is a cook-off with 2 ovens rather than just one. Those are the challenges I've been putting myself through this summer, and I'm finding them really fun. See how the ovens cook up against each other. So check out that playlist, which I've linked up here. So I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.